Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everything's good with you guys. I have missed you guys so much. And once again, before we even start this video, please go keep voting. And thank you so much for those people who have voted. Thank you, I appreciate it, you know? So today I'm so excited. Today we're going to be reacting to the winner of the voting poll that I did, I think 2 or 3 days ago now. And yeah, I think the voting poll spoke for itself, and I feel like I wanted something like that as well. So we're kind of on the same wave, if you know what I mean. We're thinking alike. So today I'm going to be reacting to Iron Maiden, Rime of the Ancient Mariner, at the Live After Death in 1985. So if you are as much excited as I am, then please keep on watching.
As you might know, we've got a new album wandering around at the moment. The album is called Power Slave, alright? What we thought we'd do on this one, rather than write the usual, you know what I mean, 3.5-minute hit single and all that stuff and get on all the usual bullshit kind of shows and all the rest of it, what we thought we'd do is we'd do something a little different. We did a song on this album that's about 13 minutes long, right? It's a little track that we'll do for you. Written by a guy a very long time ago, a guy by the name of Samuel Taylor Coleridge actually wrote a poem on which this song is based, alright? And this poem, I'm sad to say, was written while under the influence of drugs, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're not talking here the kind of drugs that I normally take, which is maybe the odd cup of tea or something like that, you know, before a concert or something. We're talking serious drugs. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about marijuana, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know this stuff used to be legal in the 19th century in England, all right? In those days, they didn't used to call it marijuana. They used to call it hemp, right, which is the stuff they used to make ropes out of in those days. And did you know that the Queen of England, that's Queen Victoria, who was the Queen of England in those days, she used to get really, really bad period pains, you know what I mean? Really terrible. And in her diary, she used to write, had really terrible period pains today. Georgie was very annoyed. That was her husband, the king, you know what I mean? And she used to go to the toilet and have a couple of joints to kind of mellow out a little bit. Did you know that? Really? And now look what's happened to the state of the fucking empire. Never mind. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner!
Stay
she sailed with no wind in her sail the new day. Sing, onward she gets, onward she is, out of the sea. She has no crew, she has no leg. Where do they go? Let them see dive for death, they throw their dice for the crew. She wins the mariner, and it belongs to her man. Then, who on my way, they drop hanging 200 men. She lies with dead. She lies in there into the
one after one, by the star-duggered moon, too quick for groan or sigh. Each turned his face with a ghastly pang, and cursed me with his eye. 4 times 50 living men, and I heard no sigh nor groan. With heavy thump, a lifeless lump, they dropped down, one by one.
Secret
so many amazing things happened and there's so many things to talk about. But first of all, I just want to remind you all that I have done 2 videos previously now, so please, if you can, go check them out. They will be linked down below. We have Guns N' Roses and Journey. Both bands I love, and I think you guys would enjoy the performances so very much, so go check them out. Talking about this one, not even starting to talk about the song or instrumentation or just everything of that sort. Let's talk about the performance itself, the staging, the lights, the smoke. It was planned out. It was so beautiful to just watch all of that happening. And then this beautiful masterpiece comes in, and I will talk about where this song came from, and he mentioned a little bit in the beginning already that it came from a poem. And this was like a poetic show. I think it needed it to be that way because it was written based on a poem. So when you perform it, I think this is the way to do justice for the poem itself, with effects, with light, with a person talking in the middle of things, you know, about things, and there's no singing, just beautiful instrumentation. Everyone, Iron Maiden, I applaud you. It was fantastic. The song changed so much, but that also comes into the performance itself and the fact that it was written by a poem. It needs to change, but good songs in general, they need to change, and this one definitely did. But the fact that it is based on a poem, and the same way as they did justice by just the production and, you know, the staging, lights, everything, but also by choosing to perform this song in such a beautiful way of the song itself changing, and through that song changing, my emotions changed so very much. It was just wonderful. Vocally, not a surprise, a little bit of surprises in general about this whole thing, but I'm not surprised about the singing aspect. I know he can sing. I think we all know he's incredible vocalist, just one of a kind. Such hard notes to sing, such hard song to sing in general. So many different tools you need to have to be able to even perform this song. So hardcore performance from all of them. The guitar solos, they were fantastic. The quiet ones and also the tough, rough ones, it was beautiful. The combination was so colorful. I loved it. This whole performance to me was so colorful, emotion-wise, just by watching it. It was something very interesting. And I'm so glad that they did this full, 12 or 13 minute song. It's so cool. I know radios don't allow that kind of thing. And I guess I get it in one way, but also I don't. Because if it's a great song, why not be 15 minutes or so? And we have talked about that previously from all the Led Zeppelins and all of these things. It's kind of annoying. To me, at least. I'm absolutely mind blown. I just can't. This was fantastic. And in the end, just this, once again, not only for performance by themselves, but the whole production. They had fireworks in the end while he was performing that high core notes and with the rasp, and he gave his all. His soul left his body at some point. And the fact that the vocalist, in the end also, he was on this kind of stage, kind of platform that moves. So he went up and he was able to see all of his band members, and he was celebrating them, giving them the flowers that they definitely deserve, which was so nice to see. I love that so much. I just loved all of it. It was so good, so interesting. Had no idea what I was going into. You guys did, though. That's why you guys are the best. I have the best community ever here, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Never forget that. It was awesome. And now let's read the little fact about that we kind of know about a little bit already because he said that in the beginning. But let's read a little bit about it, shall we? This was inspired by and based on the 1797 poem of the same name by Romantic poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge, a contemporary of William Wordsworth, and William Blake, whose work was the inspiration and basis of Bruce Dickinson's solo album, The Chemical Wedding. In the poem, the captain, the ancient mariner, tells the story of how his ship was driven south by storms and the strange happenings that followed. The moral of the story is that we should love all creatures created by God. I absolutely loved it. I adored it. I'm trying to still sink in everything that happened during that performance, because so many different things were happening at the same time and changing there and here and there, and it's just like, whoa, but the best possible whoa, you know? Like exciting, like, oh my god, what is that? I haven't heard nothing like this before. So it's very cool to see something like that. And also thank you guys so much for voting. And also please go check out my 2 last videos. Like I said before, they will be linked down below. Please let me know down below in the comments to which other Iron Maiden song should I react to. I'm very interested into this one, so let me know down below comments. I will check the likes. I will see which ones will kinda come up again and again, and just try to understand which are your faves from them. Or maybe even some of their underrated songs that maybe you think are underrated. Because I know sometimes those songs can be one of the best. I know that. So just let me know in general. I will read your suggestions. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction video, then please like my video, subscribe to my channel right now. Press also the notification bell so you know when my new video is up, you know? So you don't miss anything. And until my next video, bye guys.